Hello, AP Calculus. I am recording a video for example 4B. This is not necessarily required viewing, but definitely good to look at. So we're still on this cylinder problem, and we are told some information. It says the radius is decreasing at 4 feet per minute. So I'm going to stop here right off the bat, and I'm going to say dr dt. The rate at which the radius is changing is decreasing at 4 feet per minute, so -4 feet per minute. And the height is increasing at 2 feet per minute. So dh dt is equal to 2 feet per minute. Find the rate of change of the surface area. All right, so we want to find dSA, we'll say, dt, the derivative of the surface area, the rate at which the surface area is changing at the moment when the height is 10 and the radius is 8. The radius, there we go, radius is 8. All right, so this is what we want, this is what we have. Obviously, we need an equation for surface area. So if you think about surface area, what is it? Well, it's adding up all the faces of this thing. So I know I have two circles for the top and the bottom. So it's going to be 2 times the area of a circle, which is pi r squared. So that's the top and the bottom. And then the middle piece, if you think about it, realistically, it's a rectangle. Right? If I were to like unravel it, it's a really long rectangle, but it's a rectangle that has, let's say, a width of h, so plus h times, and the length is the circumference of the circle. So 2 pi r, right? If I think of how this looks and I unravel it, I'm going to be a really long piece of paper, basically, with, again, this length being the circumference of our circle. All right, so we've got, oh, sorry, that was not what I wanted. All right, I've got my surface area equation, and now I need to find the derivative of it. If I take a moment to just kind of rearrange it, I'm going to write it as 2 pi r squared plus, I'm going to put the 2 pi out front, 2 pi hr, and actually we could even pull that 2 pi out if we wanted. It doesn't necessarily make it any better or worse when taking a derivative, so I'm actually going to leave it in. So dSA dt, the derivative of surface area with respect to time. For this first one, it's an easy derivative. There's only one variable, so we would take that 2, bring it out front, 4 pi r dr dt. For the second one, we do have a product rule. So I'm going to take the derivative of the first, so the derivative of h, so 2 pi dh dt times r times the second plus the first, and I'm going to keep that 2 pi there, the first, so that's h times the derivative of the second, dr dt. So I've got my derivative. I have all of the pieces I need, and I'm going to plug them in. I'm looking for the derivative of surface area. So we have 4 pi when r is equal to 8. Dr dt we said is -4 plus 2 pi dh dt is 2. Our radius again is 8. Plus 2 pi, our height is 10, and dr dt is -4 again. And realistically, from here, it's can you type things into your calculator correctly and add them? Obviously, I'm going to leave the pi as is. I'm not going to multiply it out. And if you want to pause your video to see if you get the answer correct, do so now. Otherwise, the answer I got was -176 pi feet squared, because it's surface area, per minute. If you didn't get that, and you tried it like 3 times and you're still not getting that, please let me know, because it's always very possible that I got the answer wrong, but I feel pretty confident in this answer. I hope you have a great day whenever you're watching this, and let me know if you have questions.